Hi, I'm CJ Altenburg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in. This morning we've got a brand new 2022 Logan Bullseye 4-horse gooseneck with a closet tack. These Bullseyes have become extremely popular sellers for us, and this setup behind me, whether it's in a 3-horse or a 4-horse, even our stock combos in this model have become extremely popular. I'll walk you through and show you why. Now, these Bullseyes, I'll show you some standard features, and then I'll show you some upgrades. So it's a really good setup as far as the trailer itself. It is a galvanized steel frame with aluminum body. So you have the strength of that steel. You have the aluminum finished look to it, and then it lightens up the trailer as well. You have an 8-year structure warranty, a 3-year hardware warranty as well, or excuse me, a 2-year hardware warranty on this trailer. But again, 8-year structure, and you have a 1-year or a lifetime corrosion warranty on this trailer with it being that galvanized steel. It's not going to rust like black steel will. Let's go ahead and take a look at the drawing, and I'll show you how this trailer lays out. So it's a 4-horse. Again, it's got a closet tack, so you have a front dressing room, a separate closet tack. We're 21'3" on the floor. You're 6'9" wide, and you're 7 tall. So again, a really good setup. These closet tacks, you get a lot of storage, and again, a separate front dressing room without adding a whole lot of length to this trailer itself, which is really, really good. I mean, we're only talking about a 5-foot short wall on the front dressing room, which again then ties in with that closet tack behind it. But we'll walk you through this trailer. I'll show you some of the upgrades we did to this. One of the first things you'll notice is you have a single leg manual crank jack. You also have a handle. It stores over here on driver's side. This will also double as a lug wrench for you. So you've got the ability to, if you get in a situation where you got to change a tire, you've got that on hand and ready for you. If you watch these videos, you'll know this Vortex Lining. I am a big fan of this stuff. It is fantastic from the standpoint of durability and strength. You know, it's like a bed liner. Especially if you look at these gooseneck drop walls. This, if you live down dirt roads, gravel roads, throw rocks back at a high velocity, it'll ding up these gooseneck drop walls on trailers. The chances of that happening have now been drastically reduced because of this Vortex Lining. We will not tell you that it will not happen, because there's still a chance it could, but now it's been dramatically reduced. And the best example I can give is at the SEMA show, Vortex Lining lined a cinder block and threw it off a 3-story building, and it bounced. So that's the kind of strength and durability you get there. One of the other things when you're dealing with goosenecks is our cargo light is typically blocked by the gooseneck when we go to unhook. Maybe we're having to get that spare off, something along those lines. So over here on driver's side, up at the front corner, I've got this switch that I can actually turn that LED light on underneath there. So we get some extra light coverage underneath this trailer. You can never have enough lights on these trailers, in my opinion, especially when you're really working off of these trailers. You will be dealing with some stuff at nighttime when it is dark, and why not have some lights? Now, this will give you a good look and a good view of that closet tack with that front dressing room on it. One thing I want you to notice on these Bullseye models is these doors. So these doors are heavy duty. They're built at the factory. This is door frame between the edge here and this window, so they have a lot of framework within them. When you grab this door, you feel the weight of it. Prefab doors or other price point trailers in this market will typically have a prefab door, and the quickest and easiest way to tell is if it's rounded at the top, that is a prefab door. It's like a camper door, and I'm not kidding you, it is like a piece of paper in your hand. So on those type of doors, you have to lock them, in my opinion, when you're in transport, because the right bump will get those to pop open. So these are a lot heavier duty. These are things we're going to use every time we use this trailer, so why not make them as durable as we possibly can? Now in this front dressing room, nothing too crazy up here. It's an L shape behind this closet tack. Again, it's a completely sealed off wall, so we don't have to smell blankets, saddles, any of our tack. But you've kind of got a blank canvas in here. I mean, some customers will go in and put some shelves, they'll put some cabinets. You can do a lot of different things with this setup. But there's a lot of room in here. You're going to actually keep this front dressing room a lot cleaner just because now we don't have the tack actually in the trailer itself. You've got some LED lights as well in here. You've got some windows up in the gooseneck. I would get completely claustrophobic trying to sleep in here if I didn't have windows and the ability to see out. You can also create a cross breeze through here, but very simple to throw a mattress up here, bedroll, sleeping bags, anything like that. But the ability to look out and get that cross breeze, you know, no problem spending a night or two in this front dressing room here. And you have a lot of room. So then directly behind that is this closet tack setup. As you can see, since it's a 4-horse, you're going to get a swing out saddle rack with 4 of the saddle pads, and a 3-horse, obviously you get 3. That's standard. Very simple to swing in and out, to be able to access saddles. But as you can see, there's a lot of floor space on this trailer. So a lot more storage in this tack room here, not just saddles and tack. You know, you could throw some buckets in there, some smaller miscellaneous items. Maybe you throw a tire ramp and items to change a tire if you need to, some tools, anything like that you can have in here. Then on the wall, as you can see, we've got carpet with bridle hooks. So that carpet's going to allow that tack to not rub against metal, which is really good. You know, also it creates a lot of noise, and we have horses on the other side of this partition wall on the back side of this. And one of the other upgrades we like doing is behind the saddle rack is actually a corner water tank. We are really big fans of corner water tanks. We just continue to add them on for customers. So we actually started incorporating them on the orders. You know, that's kind of wasted space back there, so why not put it on there? It's already installed for you. It's gravity feed. You can carry water. If you're going to a trailhead, you've got water for your horses right there. Maybe you go to a show, you have a horse that only likes water from home. You know, you're parked way out in the back parking lot, don't have the ability to, and who wants to carry buckets all the way up from a hydrant clear out there where you're parked? Now you've got it right here. On the tack door, you've got a 4-tier blanket pole rack. It swings out for you as well, and then actually secures against the wall with a snap. And then your brush tray, great for brushes, spray bottles, anything like that. Those smaller miscellaneous items work really well as far as that's concerned. So you'll notice that on the tack door, the actual closet tack door, compared to the front door, you have actual latches, but then you've got this paddle latch, this butterfly that actually goes over the door. You have to think about this. You know, if you're driving, wind is going down the side of the trailer. So if this door does happen, we don't get it shut all the way, does happen to come open, usually that wind's going to keep it forced against the trailer. If this one doesn't, well, it's going to swing around and do damage to the side of the trailer, maybe hinges. So that's why there's this additional latch on it. There's a good look. It's white sheeted. That is standard. You can upgrade to a silver, charcoal, champagne, a lot of different colors you can go with. Those are no additional charge. If you want to go with a black, there isn't an upcharge as far as that's concerned. But the white with the aluminum works really, really well. Charcoal's become extremely popular, so is the silver as well. But we can do these in different colors for you. You've got your 4 bus windows, 4 tie rings. Again, with it being standard, you have 4 on each side. You've got a load light up top, an LED. You're going to have 1 on the other side and 1 at the rear of the trailer. Again, can't have enough light coverage. You have 2 6,000-pound rubber torsion axles. We upgraded to the aluminum wheels. They're 16-inch. Those are also balanced and nitrogen-filled tires. Our other manufacturer, Cimarron, has been using Lion's Head as far as a vendor for their wheels and tires for quite some time. And actually, Logan has moved over to them as well. You have a 1-year, no questions asked warranty on these tires and 2 years of roadside. So as far as that 1-year, no questions asked, I mean, that could be catching a nail that can't be patched, having a blowout, road debris, anything like that. You're covered from 1 year from the date you purchased the trailer. Now, as we get back here to the stall area, you'll notice we've got 2 50/50 doors. These setups are really cool because now, without having a rear tack room on this, some of these trailers, customers want to use them for other things. You could throw some livestock in here. Maybe you want to haul some toys. Maybe your horse is a fan of a ramp. But with that being said, we can add a rear ramp to this. So there's items after the fact that we can add to these trailers. Hydraulic jacks, you know, maybe it's more tie rings. Maybe you want to do a drop down stud divider that can be added, an extension. Those type of things can be done through our parts and service department. So like I was telling you, maybe you want to haul some toys. So now we have all these dividers. We need to get them out of the way. So if this was a completely solid divider on this back one, as you can see, we wouldn't be able to shut our rear doors unless it was probably about right there. So then you start stacking all these other dividers up and you lose a lot of space. So on these, they have a telescoping rear divider. Now I can snap it out of the way and I can continue forward with these padded dividers and open up this stall area. Now, these are very easy to remove. It is kind of a two-person job just because of the awkwardness and length, but very easy to remove off these front hinges and take them out if you want, and very easy to reinstall. Again, standard on a 4-horse, would be standard on a 3 as well, but we have 4 two-way roof vents. So again, on this one, with it being a 4-horse, you got 4 of them. You can manipulate that airflow throughout this trailer, keeping horses comfortable. We'll show you the drop windows in a minute. Incorporate that with the bus windows on hip side, create airflow through here, create a vacuum. That's what we really want. I mean, think about really hot days where there's no breeze. It is miserable. A little breeze kicks up and it makes life feel a little bit better. Here's that Vortex lining I showed you up underneath the gooseneck. Again, they incorporate it throughout the trailer. Not only there, on these Bullseye models, they are standard with the Douglas fir floor. But this one here we upgraded to the aluminum planks that again are Vortex lined, so we don't have to worry about that urine making contact with aluminum. But this is Logan's whiz-proof flooring is what that's called. So if you're familiar with their standard models where they have the Sure Grip porous floor on top that allows liquid and urine to just go right out of the trailer and not have to pull mats out, this is already set up for that, so it's very easy to add that floor to that. Not to say you can't add it to the wood floor. As far as that Douglas fir on standard flooring, they do Vortex that wood as well, which is fantastic because it's really going to give a lot of life and longevity to that flooring. Not to say you won't ever have to replace boards, but again, now the chances of that are drastically reduced. More lights in here, so 4, 1 per stall, and they're all on a switch. So our exterior lights and our stall lights are all on one individual switch. So I can turn on the stalls, or I can turn on all those exterior load lights as well on this trailer. Aluminum roof, but I want you to notice that there is a bow, so an arch to this roof. And why that is important is, again, the price point on this trailer versus the competitors. Like I told you about that tack door, I want you to notice that roof, because a lot of the competitors will have a flat roof. With that being said, you're going to have to probably replace and redo roof seals a little bit more frequently and sooner than on this trailer, just because it doesn't allow that moisture to get off the trailer. This one it does. As snow melts or rain comes, it'll actually try to get off the roof of the trailer itself. So that is another great selling point. So again, what we're talking as far as that price point, those heavy duty doors, that roof, I mentioned that warranty, but that is a really important piece too. 8-year structure, 2-year hardware, 1 year on those tires. A lot of those manufacturers will offer you a 1 to 5 year limited warranty. So again, Logan really kind of separates themselves with that warranty standing behind the product. We talked a little bit about these drop windows. Same thing, heavy duty drop windows. You have framework around them. They're welded hinges, nice solid seal and shut to these. You also have a drip rail above the windows. So what we're trying to do is get that moisture away from those windows rather than hitting those gaps, trying to go back in. If it melts during the day, we'll see that a lot here in Colorado with these sunny days, and then as that snow might melt at night and it gets in there, you know, it's going to freeze those weather strips. Again, that drip rail is going to try to keep that away from it. Heavy duty jail bars with screens. These are easily removable if you have somebody that likes to mess with those. You also, on these, Logan has done a really good job. If you look to where that latch is, it's clear up top there. So if you're a little bit shorter, you know, you're having to stand on running boards, you know, really stretch out there, but they have this bar here, this cheater bar, that allows you to open it at such a lower point. That is a great feature. They've really worked on that over the years. Kind of redesigned it. Now it's that aluminum rod there. Again, that's a great feature. Again, if you're a little bit vertically challenged, again, not having to reach up to that latch. But as you can see, heavy duty with those drop windows as well, not a prefab window that's real lightweight in your hand. Again, we're going to be opening and closing those more than likely every time we use this trailer. So this trailer is available today. These things go pretty fast, especially these closet tacks. Give us a call. I'm going to give you the stock number so you can reference it if you're interested in this one. We have others on order as well in different colors. Stock number is 5N220436. Again, it is a 2022 Logan Coach Bullseye 4-horse gooseneck with a closet tack. Give us a call. Anybody on the sales team can help you out. We do take trade-ins as well. If you're looking to upgrade, maybe a living quarters, you're looking to downsize, we can help you out there as well. Our number is 303-684-3400. We appreciate you tuning in. Have a good day.